Within this space, we've tried to incorporate all these feelings that people want to feel as they go into a room. From the lighting effects that we've installed up here, so there's all kinds of different lighting effects that can go in any entertainment room, including the karaoke rooms. The neons are quite important because the whole retro vintage vibe is getting back to the entertainment spaces. So karaoke neons normally are installed at the door of the karaoke room, so kind of to lead people into the rooms. And then apart from the lighting, we have obviously the visuals coming from the Singa. Obviously can give us some signage, but also the lyrics from the songs. The tablet that controls the Singa app, which normally we put it on a closed enclosure so that people don't fiddle with it. It's locked on the back. And then the wireless microphones and the sound system. One thing that we've kind of tried to do is, obviously nobody wants to see an equipment rack inside a room. One, because it takes spaces and it takes space and it's not as pretty as you would want on a room. But also because people see buttons and will obviously going to try to play with them. So what we've tried to do is recreate a space that has all the technology inside, but you don't see it. And the only bits that you see is the bits that you actually need to play with, meaning the app on the iPad, the microphones that you can turn on or off, and you can use up to 4 microphones, and also a little mixer in the wall that allows you to balance between the music and the vocals, because obviously there's people that will sing quite low, and you'll have people that will project their voices. So to be able to adjust the system, we've opted for this option that will be quite simple. One is labeled as microphone, the other one is labeled as music. And essentially that's a setup. So obviously for a small karaoke room you would need a couple of speakers, that would be okay. But a speaker is not just a speaker. There's all kinds of different speakers. You can have speakers that are designed to play music, you have speakers that are designed to play commentary, you have speakers for background music, for foreground music, there's all kinds of different speakers. So our job is to, knowing that this is going to be a karaoke room with strong emphasis on the vocals, try to spec some speakers that actually get the vocals out there, but still have as the music surrounding the vocals. And also, because obviously there's going to be members of public playing with this, try to use a system that even if people push it really loud, it doesn't break the system. So hence the 2 speakers and the subwoofer. You would ask, obviously, why would you need a subwoofer for a karaoke room? Actually, you do need it because the fact that you have a 2.1 system allows for all the bass frequencies to go down there, relieving the top speakers to clearly project the vocals and all the definition of the music. If we look at this as a signal flow situation, it all starts on the app. The app will give us video and it will give us audio. So obviously video for the contents on the screens, and audio for the music playing from the song that's selected, or from the background music, which is also a really good feature from Singa, because if somebody's not singing, at least the room is not silent. There's always background music playing. It's always inviting somebody to come into the room and feel welcomed. So coming out of this, we use a USB-C dongle that allows us to connect to the iPad to keep it constantly charging, meaning there's no danger of the iPad running out of charge. It allows us to extract video from it to go to the TV, and it also allows us to extract audio to go to the audio system. For as long as we have all these different elements coming out of that dongle, which is hidden, so people don't play with it and don't mess with it, then we take the audio to this plate that I've mentioned before. So that's the music side of it. This plate will mix the microphones as well. So the wireless microphones will have a receiver on the back. Again, it's on the back on purpose so that you don't have a rack in the middle of the room, and so that people don't play with the frequencies of the microphones. So that's hidden behind the TV. The signal from those microphones will also go to display. That's where the mixing happens between the music and the microphones. From this plate, there's a mixed audio output that goes to an amplifier, which again is behind this screen, for the same reason of not having a rack or not having people playing with the knobs within the amplifier. The amplifier is set up for the right balance between sub and tops. There's also filters within the amplifier that allows the bass frequencies to go to the subwoofer and the rest of it to go to the tops. And then from the amplifier you have obviously cables going to all the speakers. And that's basically the audio setup. The video setup will get out of the same dongle via HDMI to the TV. If and when we have more than one TV, if it's a large room where there's 2, 3, 4 TVs, what we do is we take the same HDMI to an HDMI splitter, and then we send it to the rest of the TVs, either via direct HDMI cables or via sender receiving kits based on HDBaseT technology.